Hey there, welcome to the Vital Blend. My name is Anthony Vita, and I'm so glad you could join me for today's episode because I'm going to share with you something that I saw recently that is really, really rare. Okay, now, no, it was not Bigfoot, all right? I just happened to read this article that talked about diet, disease, and design. That's right, the D word, design. You don't see that too often. Now, granted, this article was about rabbits. But hey, I'll take whatever I can get, all right? The article is about how to take care of your new pet rabbit that you may have taken in from the backyard or from a pet store. You know, what is the most optimal way to feed your rabbit so that it has optimal health and thrives, all right? Now, I just want to make something clear right off the bat. I'm not trying to compare humans to rabbits. You know, we're built much, much differently. That's not the point. The point is there's something that we can learn from how you take care of another species, you know, how you feed it so that it has optimal health. And I want you to pay close attention to the wording that is used in this article. And I want you to think about how it can apply to human health, okay? Because let's face it, you have a new pet rabbit, right? You just can't feed it anything you want to. You can't say, all right, well, it's time to clean out the fridge. I think I'm going to feed it some TV dinners. Or you know what? I saw on an episode of Bugs Bunny that, rabbits like to eat carrots. I'm just going to go to the grocery store and load up on carrots and just stick them in their cage or whatever and just let them eat up 24/7. All right, you try to do that, you're going to have one sick rabbit. Okay, so let's see how you take care of a rabbit. The first thing the article tells you is the next thing you're going to want to learn is what to feed your bunny for optimal health and well-being. So I want you to notice the wording here, okay? This is for optimal health and well-being, okay? This isn't how to feed your bunny so it barely has a pulse or how it barely gets by in life. No, this is optimal health, okay? It goes on and it says, rabbits are indeed herbivores, which means their bodies have been designed to eat vegetables and herbs. For your bunny to thrive, a plant-based diet is essential. So here we have the article talking about design, how the rabbit is designed to eat plant foods, okay? And not just any plant foods, but hay and grasses and greens, okay? This is why you see rabbits out just eating grass and everything, because that is their most optimal fuel. It makes sense, right? And it says that if they stray a little bit, they may get a little bit sick. But for your bunny to thrive, notice the word thrive, a plant-based diet is essential. Now, it also goes on to say that their gastrointestinal tract has not been designed to process large amounts of protein, meaning a plant-based diet is essential for their digestive health. All right, so it's interesting how they mention the gastrointestinal tract of a rabbit, you know, because if a rabbit does not have good gut health, then they're not going to be a healthy rabbit. And where have we heard that before? You know, we see that with human beings. Most of the chronic illnesses that people are facing, and I do mean most everything, is caused by a compromised gut, by an unhealthy gut. If your gut is compromised, if it's not kept healthy, then you will not be healthy. And so there's a definite correlation there, and it all comes back to, as it says, that the gastrointestinal tract has not been designed to process large amounts of protein, or in other words, meat, because rabbits are plant-eating animals. Now, when it comes to eating meat, you know, rabbits can eat meat, but it's just not optimal. This is what happens when they do. It's not that these foods are immediately toxic to rabbits, but that their digestive systems aren't designed to break down the higher protein content found in meat. So this is very similar to how it works with humans. It's not like humans can't eat meat. Surely our ancestors have proven that, and people do eat meat, but it's not ideal. It's not the most optimal for human health, and our digestive systems are not designed for it. And so the more that you put down there, the more likely you're going to have problems. And the article even takes it a step further. And it says excess amounts of animal products on a regular basis can be fatal. Always stick to plants for your bunny, and you'll ensure they get the nutrients they need to thrive. Yeah, now where have we heard this kind of talk before, where eating too much meat can be fatal? I mean, we see it happening all around us. Heart disease, clogged arteries, are the #1 reason why somebody you know will die, okay? And this is the work that Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn's been doing, Dr. Dean Ornish. They've been reversing heart disease in chronically ill patients, getting them off the meat, putting them on plants. People's arteries are not only clearing up, but they no longer have cardiac events, okay? This is proven, okay? These are results to be expected. Dr. Esselstyn will even tell you that you can become heart attack proof by ditching the meat and sticking with plants. And so as with the bunny rabbits, if you don't give them meat and you don't give them stuff that's off their dietary plan, chances are they're going to do very, very well not doing so. Giving them excesses of meat can be fatal. And also pay attention to the word thrive here, okay? Not just survive, but this is what you feed your bunny to thrive. And of course, now we get to carrots. What about carrots for rabbits? You know, rabbits have propaganda just like humans, you know? If I tell you rabbits, you automatically probably think of carrots. The way when I say meat, people think about protein, okay? This is marketing, this is propaganda, and there's no truth behind any of it. Now, rabbits, they can eat carrots, they like them, but it's not their ideal food for a couple of different reasons. Carrots have a lot of sugar in them, and so that's not good for their digestive tract, but also it's not good for them in terms of their survival. You know, rabbits don't like to be digging up carrots out of the ground, these underground storage vegetables, because it takes them away from looking at predators. You know, that's why rabbits like to eat out in the open, because they can keep their eye on a lot of different things instead of digging in the earth where somebody or something can crawl up behind them, okay? So multiple factors going into play here, but rabbits do not thrive on carrots, and they certainly don't thrive on anything outside of eating plants. All right, it's very important to understand this, because when you take a look at what could happen to a rabbit if they don't eat according to their plan, according to their design, then they can get all kinds of issues. Inflammation, the article talks about kidney disease, kidney stones, and digestive problems, and hairballs. Even talks about that. That's why they eat a lot of these fibrous foods to move the hairballs through their system, kind of like how we need to clean ourselves out and make sure that we're not backed up and toxic. And you know, it's really a shame. I see so many people out there giving dietary advice, whether to lose weight or to get healthy, and I never hear talk about eating according to your design. For, you know, a lot of these people, they either don't know this stuff or they don't want to talk about it because it undermines everything that they're trying to sell you. You know, how can you tell people to eat meat and cheese and dairy when that's not what you're designed for? Okay, it's not going to help them make a profit off of whatever stuff they're trying to sell you. You know, their meal plans, they're counting calories, or buying their books about keto and all this garbage. You know, if you're not talking about design, then you've missed a major, major piece, and shame on you, basically. You know, anybody that's telling you to eat low carb, it means less plants. And that means eating less foods that are optimal for your human body. And this is why so many people are messed up. And this is one of the things that I try to help people get a grip on. You know, I recently posed a question to my Facebook group, to my Facebook audience. You know, what health benefits have you seen by eating more whole plants? And the responses have blown me away. I'll drop a link to it down below so you can check it out. Nearly 200 responses from people telling me, you know, how they reversed heart disease and cancer and type 2 diabetes, and they've gotten off their pain pills, blood pressure pills, cholesterol meds, they're pain-free, they've gotten their lives back. This isn't anecdotal. This isn't just one or two people. These are results to be expected when you not just eat plants, but you eat in a way that is that's in alignment with your design. Like I said, it is literally everything when it comes to the kinds of foods that you should be eating, okay? If you have found this video helpful, I want you to give it a thumbs up. Be sure that you subscribe to me on YouTube as well. Always trying to share with you great testimonials and information that I know that you can immediately put to use. And this is why I work with people. I work with people one-on-one and in groups. I try to guide people through all of this mess. And not everybody has a support system. They may know what to do in theory, telling people eat more plants. It sounds easy. It's easy to say, not always easy to do, especially when you don't have a support system around you, either in your house or with your friends or anything. And that's where I can come in and help you. So definitely reach out to me and let's talk about ways that I can help you so that you can reach your health goals as easily as possible. All right. And also take advantage of my free 1-hour consult. I'll have details for that below as well. All right. So until next time, be sure to love yourself. All right. I don't say that lightly because we tend to take care of the things that we love. Right. So you have to love yourself. I want you to eat more plants and I'll be talking to you soon. All right. Take care.